The electorate said it last November, but we have yet to see any results. We are the weapons of this democracy, ruled by the people. But our democracy has failed us. It is time for the people to end this war.
And this is our show, and this is our chicken. It's a silhouette of a chicken. Move a little to your left, chicken. Anyway, that little piece we let in with was from Memorial Day 2007, I believe it was. And that's Adam Kokesh, and he's running for something.
He was running for Senate.
He was. He's probably running for something else now because I don't think he got in the Senate. But he'll be running for something or doing something good, and you should vote for him or support him when he does it. Let's kick off with a little piece from Jeff Zavala. As you may know, George Obama. George Hussein Obama was in Austin this week, and Jeff went down there and got some lovely footage of, just like with Bush, journalists getting arrested for being a journalist and protecting other people's rights. In fact, this guy's name is John Bush, and he is the executive director of Texans for an Accountable Government. Isn't that right, chicken?
Chicken.
Yes. So let's just take a look at this. Your standard protest fare, nothing silly going on, just people talking. And, that's as equally unallowed under Obama as it was under Bush.
I'm here for two reasons. One, to ensure that nobody's civil liberties get violated, and somebody's already did. And additionally, I wanted to get the message out to the Democrats and Barack Obama supporters, not to forget that Barack Obama has actually escalated the war in Iraq, Afghanistan. He started unmanned aerial drone raids in Pakistan. Additionally, the rhetoric for the war in Iran is starting to heat up. We may be going there. They're repositioning troops to potentially project some sort of offensive in Iran. So I want the Democrats to remember that, it wasn't some time ago that a lot of them were more anti-war, more radically anti-war when it was Bush in office. Then once Barack Obama took office, they seem to have gone back to sleep. So I want people to wake back up, start really being against the war, calling their congressmen, calling their city councils, telling them to stop taking money from war profiteers for contracts, and to call Barack Obama, email, fax, Lloyd Doggett, anybody, your senator, John Cornyn, and Kay Bailey Hutchison. Might be kind of hard here in Texas, but it's time to reawaken the anti-war left. Quit sitting on your ass. End the war in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. Barack Obama's only escalated it. What's up with that? Hold them accountable, guys. Come on. Unmanned aerial drone raids in Pakistan, murdering civilians. Help us out, guys. End the war. End the war. End the war. How come you have corporatism next to fascism? Isn't it the same thing?
It is. It is the same thing.
But he doesn't know why. This is the First Amendment area as well. This is a discussion. This is public property.
I thought the whole country was a free speech zone.
Let me public property. Our First Amendment rights allow us to stand here and have a discussion. This isn't even a protest, it's a discussion. So I ask you to exercise your discretion. I'll go talk to her.
She's right behind you.
Globalism is fascism, is corporatism.
So Barack Obama introduced fascism into the United States?
No, sir. Barack Obama is increasing and expanding the NAFTA policies, the
John
FTA
is the guy
policies,
with
the
the
GATT
orange
policies,
Texas
the NAFTA
shirt
superhighway,
who's
which
talk
goes right
to
through
the,
Austin, Texas. We're all
people
familiar with that.
about why they want to kick
We're all
this
familiar
guy
with the tolling of the roads.
off
There are
campus.
ships on the water holding prisoners. There is Gitmo. You know torture goes on in Gitmo, right? That's not news to you people, right? Gitmo is still open. Gitmo still has people in it.
I thought he was supposed to.
Gitmo is still torturing people.
No, they're not.
Yes, sir, they are torturing people. Harsh interrogations is still torture. Waterboarding is torture.
You have evidence.
Sir, 3 months ago, Barack
Dude,
Obama
they're
came to
being
this
Folks, I'm sorry, I need to interrupt for a second. Are you student staff or faculty? Okay, I'm gonna need to ask you to leave the campus, okay?
Look at you guys, you got me in trouble.
No, I appreciate,
It's a
your
choice if you leave.
cooperation.
You don't have to, according to the
And you,
law.
sir, as well. We're asking you one more time to leave peaceably,
Sir, you're wrong.
okay?
This is their board of regents. I know her. And she's not kidding.
Wow, I gotta
She'll
hurry.
take you to jail. I know this man, you're
I just want to give you one more warning. You can go down to MLK. That's off-campus property. You're welcome to take this discussion there. Take your signs there. This is the last warning before we
Traditional
take
place
you.
for public debate to go on is on a university campus, unless it's like Kent State.
privatized.
You're right.
All right.
Now, you guys are welcome to continue this conversation. I would love to. Write down where I'm allowed to. You guys pay tuition, but this isn't public property. I gotta go. Sorry.
Tell me what a police state looks like. This is what a police state looks like.
Tell me what a police state looks like.
This is what a police state looks like. This is what a police state looks like.
Tell me what a police state looks like.
This is what a police state looks like.
Tell me what a police state looks like.
This is what a perp walk looks like.
Tell me what a police state looks like. Tell me what a police state looks like. Tell me what a police state
For all you
looks like.
aspiring journalists out there,
I was actually
Let's stop
protecting
this for a
somebody else there.
second. For all you aspiring journalists out there, when you get arrested, and this is not just for journalists, but for activists as well, when you get arrested, you've got about 15, 20 seconds to do a perp walk where there's probably going to be some cameras on you, and you should have something to say. If you don't have something to say when you're walking to the cop car, then you should not be on the street.
About to kick off. Totally peaceably. My name's John Boyce. I'm executive representative of the council government. I came down. But you know what? Mine ended up getting violated for trying to protect other people. With my press pass on. Look at that. With the press pass.
He's getting arrested with these people now.
With the press pass.
Discussion. He has a press pass.
John Bush.
And what do you
Executive
arrested
Director,
for?
Texas Department of Government. For exercising my First Amendment rights.
Really?
Who do you work for?
Taking orders when it violates your oath to the
The Gestapo were just taking orders too, you know, and the SS for that matter.
And you guys. So that's what happened when when Obama comes to town. Really not doing that on purpose.
Same diff. Same diff. I think that's a good point, though, about having a statement prepared for when you're going down, getting arrested. Not that I've only ever been arrested once, but definitely if the cameras are on you, you should have something to say. It helps, and that guy did. John Bush did.
He did. Next up, I got some good news. The repair shop has told me that the NOmadjik Media Bus is ready to go.
Yay!
And I just have to come up with the now $1,675 to pick it up. It'll probably happen this week through working my ass off.
I donated.
The donations that have come in and a loan that will need to get paid off. But thank you. I'm going to try to, off the top of my head, remember everybody who's donated so far, and I'm probably going to forget some people, but fuck it. Sorry. Melissa, Tamara, Frank, Frank, and
Wasn't there a Daniel in there?
Daniel, and Clay, and Darla, and I see Cubby, and
Skinny Chef.
and the Skinny Chef, and Michael,
Steven.
Michael, and Steven.
Steven.
I'm probably forgetting somebody, and I love you too. Thank
Thanks,
you very
you guys.
much. Still a little short, and I'm still going to have to pay off a loan to get it back, but we'll probably get it back this week sometime.
Woo.
Whoa!
Whoa, what happened?
You guys on the other end didn't see that little blip, but
Oh, this is a good
I'm
one.
gonna. I got a new piece up on the site this week myself. It's I had some extra footage laying around when after the Operation Awareness Ride Till the End video with Jacob and George. And so I had some extra footage of Jacob talking about his experiences in Afghanistan as a 3-tour special operative soldier. And that's what I'd like to show you now. I just saw a report on Facebook that some Mossad agents were arrested on September 11th in a truck bomb. in a truck full of explosives. They were arrested, and then Bush let them go.
Who?
Bush.
No. No.
Not Obama.
Who
this
was
time.
arrested? Who was arrested?
2 Mossad agents
Oh, okay.
with a truck full of explosives were arrested on September 11th, or somewhere around the George
2001.
Washington.
The original.
The original September 11th. Why is that doing that?
Here, I'll show you.
So this is a little bit about what Jacob had to say about Bin Laden. So I hope you enjoy that.
Cool.
Why couldn't we have just sent like a special ops team over there, captured Bin Laden, and been done with it?
Well, that's what was done, actually.
So we do have Bin Laden.
Well, they didn't. Everything but the capturing him part. A massive amount of special operations was sent into Afghanistan in the initial push of the operation. We were in Uzbekistan at a place called K2, and it was still a rudimentary a base at the time. It was pretty much bare. But anyway, like, it's been a special operations war from the beginning. You watch what happens around you when people dissent, or they start to question why you're in the military, especially when you're working in a unit that's team-oriented. And when that happens, you're removed. Your identity's gone. And you watch it happen to other people, so you silently learn the mannerisms and the behaviors that you're supposed to have to keep that from happening to you. So you keep it suppressed, and you really don't talk about it to anyone. You don't show that. You construct a very complex worldview while you're in the military, especially on active duty when you're doing it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And even if you have some moral and ethical conflict with what you're supposed to be doing, what the military uses to reinforce that is the brotherhood. You know, even if you don't believe in killing the bad guy, you have to believe in taking care of your brother. You know, so that's something that kind of helps people chug along, even though they don't believe in what they're doing. And it's really complex and hard to break something like that. You're trained to think that that's how you have to live and that's what you have to believe. So it takes a lot of fortitude and it takes a lot of drive to break away from something like that. And it doesn't mean there's something wrong with someone if they can't do that or if they can. There's no real value-based judgment to put on something like that. The only thing you can really acknowledge is it takes a little bit of courage to admit that, you know, you have to take some steps beyond the things that you're trained to do. You also put a lot of faith in the people of this country and this government to not make silly decisions with your life or the life of people that you care about, because you had the courage to protect, to make a selfless sacrifice for this nation. You want to depend on your government to not waste your life and not waste the life of the people that you care about, that train to protect the people of this nation. And that's kind of the situation I found myself in, and a lot of veterans find themselves in today. You know, there's been some terrible decisions made with our lives and made with our innocence and our trust in the system by making that sacrifice. main reason we decided to go south was the BP Lipsville. We had some friends call us and ask if we could come to New Orleans and help with the cleanup effort. So we felt we should do that. And we went down there and made hair booms for about a week. This is one of the quagmires with the hair boom situation and the cleanup effort altogether. The BP isn't allowing the hair booms to be deployed. They say that their own synthetic material that is made out of petroleum does a superior job to absorbing.
Petroleum soaks up petroleum.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
Broadcast news.
So that was from Jacob George. Geez, I haven't kept up with the ride. I know they left Texas and we're heading north. And I got some big news coming this fall. We're going to be doing a campus tour, I believe. And they're going to be hooking up, apparently, with my petrol-free gypsy friends in Virginia. They should have a lot of fun together. That's really all we've got prepared this week. Do you have something to say?
Well, other than just working my gherkin, I did liberate a dog this week, so that's pretty cool. So all my animal buddies out there, remember, animals are not meant to be neglected and enslaved. So whenever you have the opportunity to liberate an animal and give them a good home, go for it.
And I'm on my 4th day on the nicotine patch, and last night I forgot to take it off, so I didn't sleep much. I don't know if you've ever tried that, but it's like...
you can't sleep?
It's kind of like tripping. It's kind of like a good long trip session. And sleeping is not really possible.
Maybe we gotta sell one patch at a time.
When you do sleep, you have this incredibly crazy, trippy dreams, and then you wake up, and then you're like, you can't sleep, and then you finally get to sleep, and you have another trippy dream, and you wake up exhausted. So that's where I'm at, and that's our show. See you next week.